Hey traders, welcome to 𝗘𝗃𝗿𝗆 Weekly Forex Forecast. As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY. We will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to 𝗘𝗃𝗿𝗆 channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, for this one, last week market was here. And we said, guys, we are expecting market to drop, correctively or impulsively. Those of you guys who don't know the difference between a corrective structure or an impulsive wave, and just to give you a basic explanation, impulsive wave is a sharp and fast move. Corrective wave usually is a mass and a slow move. So, for this one, we were expecting market to go down correctively or impulsively. And we said this wave, it can turn out to be an impulsive move, or if this will be going up to break this top once more, another drop will be coming. So in all the cases, our focus was on the sell setups. So, we've got this drop at the start of the week. After that, we've got a pullback, and then this drop was on Wednesday after CPI data for US. So market has fallen. After this drop, we started to get a corrective structure upwards. Now guys, I want all of you to keep watching till the end. I'll explain you more about structures, I'll give you tips, and explain you a bit more than usual. So, for this one, the next wave is towards the downside. This drop, guys, it might be impulsive or corrective again. Alright, Alain, please explain more. If this wave is an impulsive move, we will ignore this sell setup and we will focus on our buy setups after this drop. Structurally, breaking this low is still possible, and it's one of the structure variations at the moment. So, I'm repeating, if this wave will be going down to break this low once more, we might ignore this sell setup and we will look for our buy setups under this low. Now, let me explain you more. Every time you see market making new lows without momentum, keep in mind, every new low will be the potential last low within the structure. This is very important tip, guys. If you can master it and know how to use it, you'll be able to make a lot of money. So, in case of this fall, we'll be looking for our buy setups for DXY. This is one variation. What is variation number 2? If we get a corrective structure here, the next wave will be towards the upside and we will be buying DXY if we get a buy setup. I'm repeating, if we get a buy setup. At the moment, the structure is exactly in the middle. Both scenarios are very possible. It's 50-50 probability chance at the moment. Perfect, Alain. This is amazing. What is the difference between YouTube forecasts and Sunday sessions? Guys, we are getting a lot of questions regarding this. On Sunday sessions, we give you the levels, where are we expecting the next reaction, and if this one will be going up to break this top as example, this top, or even this one. And usually, market respects those levels most of the times. Our members, they know that. Now, those of you are thinking that wave analysis is only for trend reversal traders, it is not. If you are a trend follower or you would like to trade reversals, wave analysis will give you an edge. And that edge, guys, is crazy. Because once you start to see the charts the same way we see it, everything will change for you. As example, some of you might be asking, Alain, this is a downtrend. Why are you looking for this upwave? Guys, we took a sell from here, and the next setup was here. These two setups were in the direction of the downtrend. And since most of you are liking and commenting, I'm explaining you more this time. Market will not go in a straight line. Always remember that. It will create waves and structures before the next move. Well, Alain, why market will create that? What are the waves and what are the structures? This is a big and long topic, but just to keep it short, market makers and the algos, all they do is try to build liquidity to grab it later on. Do not forget that. Alright, Alain, if that's the case, where are the fundamental analysis? This is exactly, guys, what we do every Sunday at the start of every live session. We go to the calendar, we analyze macroeconomic factors, high impact news, and we see if they are aligning with our structures. So for the XY, this is what we can see for now. Euro dollar, for this one, last week market was here and we're expecting a corrective structure for another drop. Remember, our sells were from these levels. We've got this drop, up wave, a pullback here, and then on Wednesday, we've got this up move. Regardless, our bias is toward the downside. And this up wave after CPI data has nothing to do with the structure and with our bias. And here's another tip. News cause volatility in the market, but market always follow a certain direction defined by a structure. And that's why once you master wave analysis, you will have a great idea where the next wave will be going. So after we do our analysis, fundamental analysis and wave analysis, because we combine both. After we do this, we come here to give you our bias. And this bias is usually a high probability chance move. Make sense, guys? I'm explaining more this time because most of you are liking and commenting. And the more you like and comment, the more you push me to give you exclusive explanations and tips. So, coming back to euro dollar. This up wave, we were not buying it. After this up move, we've got the setup and we've got in the sell. Why is that? We were still biased to the downside. Now, how to trade these moves is a total different story. And we have more than 4 strategies that we can execute before we get in the trade. What next? If we get a corrective structure, another drop will be coming. For us, we are biased to the downside. And we won't be surprised if this down wave, guys, go all the way down to break this low once more. For now, focus only on this drop. Perfect, Alain. Can this one go all the way up to break this top once more? 100% it can. If that happens, we will ignore any buy setup and we will focus on our sell setups again. If this will be going up to break this top once more, we will not buy euro dollar. Now, if you wanna do it, if you have different buys than us, you go for it. Do not follow anyone blindly. So in all the cases, the next wave and the next move is towards the downside for us. Alain, can the structure change here? 100% it can. But the problem, we cannot update you here on YouTube. If we see any change of structure, we have our Wednesday live sessions to update our premium analysis service members. So those of you who are interested, subscribe to our premium analysis service to get access to our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions. During our live sessions, guys, we are covering a lot. Pound dollar, we've got this up wave, we've got a corrective structure, another up move. This was expected. After this up wave, we've got a deep pullback. Market here is building a massive structure, and the news are moving the market at the moment. This move was CPI data on Wednesday, and this was on Friday for pound GDP data. Now, the big question. Alain, should I do fundamental analysis or technical analysis? You have to do both, guys. You cannot count on one. You must combine fundamental analysis with wave analysis or technical analysis. What's the difference between wave analysis and technical analysis? Our wave analysis concept is unique, and it's a combination of more than one methodology. That's why it's so special and it's so powerful. What next for pound dollar? The structure is exactly in the middle at the moment. So if we get a corrective wave, another drop will be coming. This corrective wave, it can turn out to be an impulsive move. That's why I'm saying the structure is exactly in the middle and market is building waves at the moment. Now, those of you are thinking, Alain, I'm lost. Impulsive wave or corrective wave? What should I do? Focus, guys, on our bias. Regardless, if market will shoot up from here, we might ignore this up wave and we will look for our sell setups only. Even if market in the middle, we will have only one bias. And that's what we are sharing with you. So for pound dollar, if we get a corrective structure and market gives us a sell setup, we are going for the sells. And I'm repeating, if you have different buys than us, you go for it. The way we see charts and waves is different. And guys, no matter if you mastered Elliott waves, or advanced patterns, or indicators, or smart money concept, order blocks, whatever, we have already mastered all of these and filtered all these methodologies. What will make you a profitable trader is mastering wave analysis. Not any wave analysis concept, it's We Trade Waves wave analysis concept. Don't take my words for it, guys. Go to our website, testimonial page, and see what our traders are saying. Also, you can check our Trustpilot profile. More than 490 genuine feedbacks. Now, before we go to Aussie dollar, I have a tip for Elliott waivers. Guys, forget about labeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, WXY, ABCDE. Forget about labeling, but 90% of Elliott waivers, they get it wrong or they focus on labeling. Trust me on that, we know what we are talking about and we have been there. Aussie dollar, you know that we are biased to the downside. And from here, market started to drop. We've got this down wave, corrective structure, another drop. Last week, we were expecting market to correct for another drop. Instead, we've got a change of structure. We've got a sharp up move, corrective wave. After that, market went all the way up, corrective structure, and we are going to make another new high. So all of you get in the sell from here, this must have been a break-even trade or a small profit trade. And here's another tip for you. After you get in the trade, you have to have only 4 outcomes: small loss, break-even, small win, or big win. Big loss situation shouldn't be one of your outcomes, guys. This is related to risk management and money management. Now, for Aussie dollar, what next? Even if market will be pushing up, the next wave is toward the downside for us. All in all, this might be a corrective structure for another drop. Make sense? Even if market will be pushing up, we will not be buying Aussie dollar from current levels. After this up wave, market at least will give us this wave here, minimum. Best case scenario, an impulsive move to break this low once more. Alright guys, so for Aussie dollar, we are biased to the downside. Biased to the downside, this means this is a higher probability chance move. What I mean by that, let's say this is 90% chance move. You still have 10% that market can shoot up 1000 pips to the upside. This, guys, can happen. We are not controlling the market, and market is always right. That's why you have to have a system before you get in the trade. Guys, before we continue, if you are finding what I'm sharing here with you helpful, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Dorian, most of you know this drop, this corrective structure here, this impulsive wave, and this up move. From here we said market will be pushing up and it will pull back anytime. We've got this up wave, corrective structure, one will push up. At this point of the time, this structure was completed. We've got a setup here, we've got a corrective wave, and this fall. Again, this was news move. After that, we've got a corrective structure, another move down. After this down wave, market started to go upwards. Guys, every single wave here is readable and expected. Every single move. So what are we expecting next? Also for this one, we have more than one variation. First one is this. You will get a drop and then another push up. This is variation 1. The second variation, you will get a corrective structure, one will push up, and then the fall. This is another variation. So short term, we are expecting dollar yen to go down. Is this one of our trades of the week? Can this one fall all the way down to break this low once more? Where will be the next structure? What are the levels? And which wave should we trade? All of this, guys, will be covered in details by T this Sunday. To get access to our Sunday live sessions, subscribe to our premium analysis service. All the details are in the description under this video or on our website. New Zealand dollar, this must have been a break-even trade after this corrective structure. We've got this drop, this corrective move, and then market changed the structure here for another push up. We were not expecting market to push up. We were expecting a big corrective structure or an impulsive wave downwards. Instead, market went against us. That doesn't mean you should lose big, you should lose your account, or keep adding to losing positions. If you get in the sell, the worst case scenario must be small loss for this one. I'm repeating, the worst case scenario. If you get in this correctly, you will be able to make good profits or even small profits out of this down wave. But if you don't have the experience, if you don't know how to trade correctly, the worst case scenario, I'm repeating, it should be small loss only. Now, if you are jumping in, trading without stop loss, over trading or over risking, adding to losing positions, you have to stop trading right now and start a learning process. Otherwise, you will lose your account sooner or later. Without proper education, you will lose your account. So learn first and then risk your money. If you would like to learn from us and join our private Slack community, you are still able to take our masterclass course. More details on our website. Coming back to New Zealand dollar. What next? Even if this one will be pushing up, the next wave is towards the downside for us. We will not jump in. We will wait our sell setups before we go for this down wave. Pound yen, most of you know this up wave. After this up move, guys, market is giving us a structure here. What is this structure? It's a complex structure. What do you mean by that, Alain? We're expecting market to go up first, go down, and then probably another up wave before the fall. This is called complex structure. For now, I want all of you to focus on this up wave. If you are going to trade pound yen, you focus on the buy setups. This is what we are going to do. Buy setups doesn't mean jumping in. I'm always repeating that, guys, because I don't want you to lose money. All we are doing here is to help you become a better trader. Now, if you are serious about trading and want to become an independent, successful trader, you are more than welcome to join us via our masterclass course. And guys, just to discuss something out of the scope here, please do not ask us for discounts. If you can afford it, you take it. Our time and knowledge have value. I'm just, guys, highlighting this because we are getting weekly emails from people asking about our next course. We are giving you an opportunity to join us now if you would like. So, coming back to pound yen. For this one, we are expecting market to push up next week. USOIL, after this drop, we've got a corrective structure, another drop. Most of our premium analysis service members, they know that we are biased to the upside. And even from here, market went all the way up without breaking this low. What next? A corrective structure downwards. For now, we are focusing on this wave and this structure. If you get in the buy, you keep moving your stops and you manage your trades. This was the move of last week. Gold, for this one, anytime market can reverse, and this is an ending structure to us. Market is ready to fall without breaking the stop. But even if this will be going up to break the stop, another drop will be coming. I'm repeating, market is ready to fall. For us, we are looking for our sell setups and we are looking for this drop. All structures, all patterns showing us that a down move is coming. I'm not convincing you and I'm not pushing you to jump in or over risk. Next wave for gold is towards the downside. This is all we can see for now. Dollar CAD, we were wrong here. We were expecting market to push up. Instead, we've got a drop, corrective structure, another fall. And when we got it wrong, we claim it. Nothing to hide. But being wrong doesn't mean we are losing money or we are losing our accounts. We might be wrong without being in the trade. Make sense, guys? Not only that, we have posted Pound Swiss on TradingView, and this one as well didn't move as expected. And we'll update Pound Swiss chart on TradingView. So follow us on TradingView to not miss the next wave. In terms of structure, nothing has changed. So, for Dollar CAD, the next wave is towards the upside, either from current levels or even if this one will break this low once more. After this break, the next wave is towards the upside for us. At least for this to be an impulsive move first. After that, we will update you. So just to be clear, the next wave here that we are expecting is an impulsive wave, which means fast and sharp move. Best case scenario, if we break this low and market gives us a buy setup. Silver, after this corrective structure, we've got this sharp up. We broke this top. What next? Looks like this is moving up more. And what we can see, guys, gold dropping, but silver pushing up. Let me repeat that. We can see gold dropping, but silver pushing up. So if any one of you guys took this buy from here or started to invest in this, you keep moving your stops in the direction of the trade and do not close it. Let the market unfold, and if it needs to fall, let it take you out. For now, we are biased to the upside for silver. Bitcoin, all of you know that we are biased to the upside. From here, we said, guys, this will be a pullback for another push up. Again, from here we said this will be a corrective structure for another push up. This is exactly what the market is doing. And this was 20k level. Market just broke this level, we've got this up wave, and we started to trend upwards. Let me explain you one thing. We have seen many times market will start a slow up move and then it will shoot back up. This might be one of the cases for Bitcoin. If some of you are seeing this as a corrective structure upwards, it is at the moment. But do not forget this possibility. What next? A pullback for another push up. This is what we can say. So every time market give us a down wave, a corrective move downwards, or a pullback, we are going to look for our buy setups. Again, we are still biased to the upside. Alain, what if this one will fall from here all the way to 18 and 15k? We've made money with these up waves. That doesn't mean we are going to lose it with this drop. That's why, guys, I'm always repeating, you have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Invest in yourself before you invest in the market. Trading is not easy. It will become easy after you learn how to trade correctly. And you cannot learn how to trade correctly anywhere. You have to choose the best community, the best mentors, check if they have social proof, check the feedbacks, and you take decision. Do your due diligence regarding us, and if you are ready, we are giving you the opportunity, you go for it. NIFTY, and for most of the other indices, we've got it wrong as well. And just to let you know, during our last Sunday session, we said, guys, stay away from indices and majors. So sometimes one tip might save you. Alright, guys? Now, for NIFTY, market is pushing up. At any time, we can start this down wave. Under this top or above this top. This down wave will be coming. If you are convinced and if you have the same bias, you go for it. If not, you just ignore it. And if you want to get access to our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions, subscribe to our premium analysis service. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.